Hello and welcome to AChipOffTheOldBlockToys. I'm Jeff, and today we've got the review of the Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters Cottage. This is set number 21341, and I have to admit this is kind of special to me for many reasons. First of all, Mrs. Chip is a big fan of Hocus Pocus. Second of all, I usually pay for all of my purchases because of my Bricklink money. However, Bricklink sales have been slow, and that was before it shut down, because currently it's shut down. And I made a deal with Miss Chip. I said, wait, well, how about we buy this with our paycheck money? I'll build it for my channel, but you get to keep it. So this is actually not mine. So Mrs. Chip gets the finished product. This goes in her sewing room. And but I get to do an awesome review, and I got to build it. So not a bad trade-off in my opinion. Anyway, this set retails for $229.99. 2,316 pieces and 9 minifigures. Alright, so let's discuss a little bit about this. First of all, it is 9.5 inches this way, 10 inches this way, and 9.5 inches tall. No, I did not include the smoke, just the roof line. And I did not include the dimensions for this. It's kind of hard to give you the dimensions to this with this, so just the house itself. For my metric friends, that's 24 centimeters, 25.5 centimeters, and 24 centimeters tall. All right, well, so before we do the review, let's go ahead and talk about the different features that are in this set itself. So let's start off here with the gate, and to do that, slide this guy aside, and let's talk about this. So this gate seems kind of simple at first. However, it does have a lot of details. First of all, the stonework with the gating is awesome, and it has the S for the Sanderson sisters on both sides. You've also got these jumper plates that were placed here. Not by me, it's in the original design, and it holds your minifigures, which I think is pretty cool. You also have this black cat. In the black cat, you have a sticker behind him that has his footprints of where he's been. You also have the sign here saying closed, or in other words, keep the heck out. You've got this tree that looks like it's seen a few storms and split, and many other things have happened to it. If only it could talk. And then you've got a few leaves on that, and you've got these 3 tombstones. I like this a lot already. I mean, there's a lot of detail just in this gate. And it kind of reminds me of the haunted house they did a few years back. Anyway, we'll set this aside and we'll go to the building itself, the house. So this one here is got a lot of detail. Okay, first of all, Lego did their best to make it accessible. You can actually open up the side here just by doing that, and when you do that, you can see the many things here. You can see the 2 cages with the 2 minifigures that have long expired, but they are in there. And also you've got accessibility here. These 2 little flat wall things open up, and then you can see the chandelier. You can see the pot where they're growing stuff. You can see a lot in here. But let's do the outside real quick. On the outside, you got a lot of growth here. I like that. I like when Lego puts this kind of stuff to make it seem more real. No house is perfect, so a little bit of stuff growing on it, and it's pretty normal. And on this side, we've got some more. We've got some leaves on top of the roof. We've got, looks like, some holes in the roof shingling, which, well, given the age of this home, that's probably very appropriate. And we've got some more greenery here. And one of the coolest things is this right here, the smokestack. When you move this thing, the water wheel, it makes that go up and down. So I think that's pretty darn cool. Okay, alright, let's go to the front. In the front here, we got some greenery. You can't really see it, but there is a pumpkin behind here. We've got railings here. We've got a lamp. Oh, I didn't realize this fell off. Let's put that back on. Alright, and then we've got this wood log. Another pumpkin here. Some more greenery. And we've got this little fireplace, little section. I don't really want to take it off. It does come off. It was kind of a bear to get on, so I'm going to leave it there for right now. And then some more greenery. So anyway, that's the outside. on the inside, oh, and also if you look here, this is not straight by any stretch of the imagination. I kind of like how they did that to make it look like it's dilapidated. Okay, so on the inside, as I already showed, there is a lot, and I don't know how much. Hopefully all of it will show up on camera. Oh, I keep knocking that thing over. That right there is going to be a problem. Okay, so on the inside, we've got a lot. We've got a book encased in glass, and that's right here. Oh, and I'm just having fun here, knocking everything over. Okay, so this goes inside the thing here, and when you push this little button right here, the fireplace lights up. That's pretty cool. Also inside, we've got a staircase. We've got a bedroom upstairs with a couple brooms being held for storage up there. There's a lot in here. Candlesticks, all that stuff. Anyway, this thing is action-packed with features. So let's do the normal part of the review, and that's where I go over value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and part out value. And then the last ranking is we take the first 5 numbers 0 through 10, average them out, and give you an overall ranking of the whole entire set. So for value, as stated, it retails for $229.99, and it is 2,316 pieces and 9 minifigures. That works out to 9.9 cents per piece. I would say that is a really, really good price, because this is a licensed set and it's below 10 cents a piece. However, it does come with some stickers, actually more stickers than I care for, 19 of them. And I don't like stickers, but as promised, I will not deduct more than 2 points for stickers. And 19's not an excessive amount. What's excessive is when you've got the small little speed champions, you got like 40 or 50 stickers. Now that's annoying as ever. So for this one, I'll dock at 1 point and give it a value of 9. As far as creativity, I can't do anything but less than 10. 10 is, that's just it. I mean, there is so much to this, and also part of creativity that I didn't mention is a lot of builders, if you look online, they're switching over to Mills plates. This is kind of your Mills plates right here built in, and it makes it really strong so that when you transport it, it just lifts up and it doesn't really want to fall apart. So I like it. I like the fact they did that. So creativity is definitely a 10. Playability is a 10. No, there is not another Hocus Pocus set to play with. However, in this one set, there's so much here that I don't see, well, if you want to reenact parts of the movie, I guess you could. I mean, there's playability factor here, a lot of it. Ease of build, well, I will give that a 9. It's not an especially hard build by any stretch, but there's a little bit, like the working mechanism, getting that. And there's one booklet, and there's 407 steps. So, I mean, not, like I said, it's kind of a longer build, but not terribly too long. I've certainly done longer, like the Venator. There's plenty of other sets that are way bigger. So I'll give the ease of build a 9. Part out value, I'll also give it a 9. There's a few wedge plates, which I don't care for. But other than that, there are some great pieces. Like there's plenty of tile on here, and tile just seems like it's universal in Lego builds. Also, the greenery can definitely be used somewhere else. I mean, that's just a given right there, I think. I think there's a lot here, and these are really just fence pieces making the water wheel, so you could always use those somewhere else. There's a lot here, and so I'll give the part out value a 9. If you take everything I've just said right there, that averages out to a 9.4 score overall, which is a very high score because 10's the top. So I would say this is a great set, and I really do like it. I am kind of sad it has to go in Mrs. Chip's sewing room, but you know, a deal's a deal. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to build this thing, and building it was a lot of fun, so I'll take what I can get. Anyways, guys, there's a couple ways to support the channel. The first way is to head over to PayPal. You can make a donation if you'd like, and if you can't, that's fine. No worries. If you need pieces for your builds, head over to Bricklink. Yes, it is currently down, but when it comes back up, my store will be there, and we have 800,000 pieces. And in fact, I'm going to start a project. I ordered a counting scale, and I'm going to start putting my inventory on Brick Owl and start selling on there as well, because this shortage stuff is just absolutely obnoxious. It's been down since Friday, and today is Tuesday, and it's still down, and we keep getting these cheeky answers from Bricklink. And oh, well, we know there's something wrong. And really, like, we didn't know either. The site's down. Can you be a little more specific? And then the fact that they say their site's down, but yet they were able to send out invoices to sellers during that time saying we owe them money. Well, if your site and server's down, anyway, I don't have the brain power to do the mental gymnastics that's necessary to understand that, so I'm just going to leave it right there and let it speak for itself. Anyway, to support the channel, there is Bricklink. There is a link in the description. When it comes back up, you'll be able to buy from me. That's the point. Sorry, got off on a tangent. And also, guys, if you want to watch another video right after this one, that helps out the algorithm a lot, so I'd appreciate it. And you know, can like, comment, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Appreciate all of that. All right, guys, be good to each other. Stay safe out there. Look out for my next review, and I'll catch you on the next one.